And good morning. Oh man, seriously, I'm dropping packets. Bad. I'm gonna reset my stats. Maybe it was just. What does it say that my computers are using like too much bandwidth? Oh, that's up to date. Chrome's up to date. My phone? Doesn't that machine there? All right, I know which one it is. Check the activity monitor. Okay. Why in the world would Slack take that much? I don't know. Unless Slack is like some sort of giant botnet. Which I doubt it. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Everything's approaching normal. Wow, it is grumpy today. I was hoping it'd be a better day than that for this. Alright. There we go. Let's see how we do there. I'm so surprised that Slack was using so much bandwidth. Must have been updating or something. Anywho, let's get to it. So, oh, Adrian Barbosa, thank you for the follow 21 hours ago. Good morning, DBC. All right, so got a little bit of a puzzle ahead of us today. Might actually use the README file again to kind of sketch it all out. The issue is this. Find it first. Look at something while we talk about it. In here. All right. It's this. So the multiplexer, in certain cases, well, it just wants to know what the type of the sync is. Okay. So we have an application. We'll call it the game server. The game server, it's using multiplexer. Now, Multiplexer will end up owning a couple of things. It'll end up owning sync, outstream. That's what we send our stream of data in. So let's put those in a kind of funny order. It also has the incoming streams, etc. Right? It's got a bunch of different things going on. Now, these two here have an interesting relationship. Before we get to that, outstream is actually held by the other half of outstream is held by game server. So technically this is outstream RX and this is outstream TX. Okay. Now the game server itself wants stream TX to have a packet type or basically an item. Let's get into Rust syntax today. Item will be packet. Okay. Now that's all good and dandy and whatnot. That means that down here our item has to be packet. But that also means that our sync has to take packets. Okay, so it's basically packets all the way down. Now, is that correct? It might be. But I think we can logic our way through this. I haven't spent enough time thinking about it, to be honest. Just kind of where I left off yesterday. And seeing it out there, I think it is correct. But we need a couple of wrappers. And I went ahead and tossed some of those wrappers together. Now, also means that our in-streams are going to be producing things of type packet. Yeah. Oh, where's my water? Oh, there it is. I woke up today so thirsty. It's funny, certain foods like do that to me. Alright. Let's go look at those. We have packet sync. And packet sync has a couple of things. One of those things is that it has a sync in it. And the sync that it takes has bytes. What's interesting about this is packet sync itself implements sync. It's going to implement sync. It's just for now going to be a straight pass through to this other thing, unwrapping the packet. The item.data happens to be bytes. There's some extra stuff that we have to do in here. And what would that be? That would be keep track of stats. What else? Oh, and what was it? Channel optimizations. What I'm forgetting what it is. The current ID. Current ID optimizations. So we have that here, and then we also have the other end of it, which is the packet stream. Is just the same thing, but a stream. And in this case, I'm going to toss that in there too. Put that up here. So this should result in a packet. The internal stream actually should have bytes in it. Looks like it's a tri-stream. All right, so if we come back to TCP server, I think this is correct. Because from Multiplexer, we end up hiding the fact that our sinks and streams are really dealing in bytes. And we tell it that, you know what, we're dealing in packet. We send packets all the way through that, all the way through Multiplexer, and that should be fine. So, let's get going. Given that, this guy here shouldn't have bytes or in this. It has this there. Let's do some double checking here. Oh, there's item. Item is bytes. Item should probably be packet here. Okay. Expected result found packet. Why is it expecting that? Probably because our TCP producer isn't using the right things. Let's check on that. Do this outstream S, fix packet, user packet. That looks fine. Where is our stream producer? Is it still in this file? It is. Ah, magic number. Yep. What else does that want? All right. Now Rust analyzers being slow. Packet stream. New. What do you take? The stream, metrics threshold, and the sender. Oh, just like the other one. Okay. Now this is packet stream, which has the wrong return type, probably. Self to item, item read half and write half. Ah, yes. Packet stream. Wrong number of type arguments. Really? Oh. Oh, this is a new error. Bytes mutable versus bytes. Okay, so we do have bytes in here in a couple of places. This struct, let's say, found bytes. I wonder which part of it found that in. Required because of the requirements of the impulse stream or packet stream. Framed read. Okay, so something in there. Let's look at multiplexer. This is in its base here. I think we're just using this one here. Not the case? Yeah, this is just the 4 argument kind of declaration of it. We have item, which should be packet. Packet. Best analyzer. Yep, that's packet. Read half, write half. I wonder if the framed read or framed write actually deals in. Well, let's look at that. It might deal. My browser. Oh, there it is. I lost the browser. Framed read. Okay, it's sync. Wait, no, stream. The read. Yep, that seems okay. But let's open another tab. The other half of that goes around. Framed right. That looks fine too. Let's look at the length delimited codec. So this has an encoder and a decoder. Encoder takes bytes. Decoder takes bytes mutable. Ooh. Okay. Fancy. We need to make sure that Stream Multiplexer can deal in different types for both tabs. All right. Okay, so back over to Stream Multiplexer. Now, I'm not seeing anything here, the 4 argument bit here, but it could be due to the fact that run down below has some other constraints on it. Let's go look at run. And run has a boatload of constraints. Hopefully it's a small boat. Why would it care? I think that's what I'm wondering the most is why Because these things are wrapped inside of these other elements. Go look at where items used. I think item is the only thing. I don't know, but it could also be a read st : item. Might check that real quick. Messages channel. So we have outgoing messages, which should be of item. Here we have read stream item. Read stream item should be what? Okay, did I? Guessing I butchered this. Do I use st item anywhere? Self item. That's packets. Not using st item. All right. Expected struct bytes mutable. Found struct bytes. Oh. Yes, this half deals in bytes. The other half deals in bytes mutable. Okay. That changed the error. Whereas the beginning, here it is. Some dead code. Fine, we'll clean that up later. Expected structs, same thing. What are the other errors? I wonder if I got that backwards. Decoder gets bytes mutable. Oh, I got it backwards. Decoder's on the reader, not the writer. Okay, there's that one. Packet sync, read only things. Packet stream. Get the other one. Get the mutable one. Oh, did I save it? Yep, it's saved. They all appear to be saved. Oh, funny. Ah. Data line 52, packet stream 52. Data is going to be data.freeze. convert those. Expected enum result, found struct packet. All right, this makes more sense to me. This has to do because of our streams, our tri-streams. See, these are tri-streams. They have a result as their item. And we're not expecting that. We're just expecting packet because that's what we told it should have. When in reality, we should tell it that it should have something like that. All right, let's do that. TCP server. Oh, where is it? Here. This item shouldn't be like that. How many places do we use item? Like this item. No. We use it in this one place on 92. Yeah, just on 92. Right. Gonna get rid of that. For 91. The foreground, okay. Oh, that's amusing. Now it's telling me the exact opposite. Saying, hey, I want to do that. Oops, come on, there we go. I can, if we do it this way, they're just being packet. We get the same error, don't we? Hmm. I wonder if there's a way to make this easier. Have the constraint bounds in a different way. Multiplexer is requiring that these things kind of match up in their own way. No, okay, no, those were fine. We genuinely had issues with those. I think it's unhappy with this not matching the other elements. Or more precisely, the sync not matching. That sync there. Oh, should that be result packet. That might be the case. Just mark that as unimplemented for a moment. I mean, these sinks here might actually be what I need in order to make the other code easier to use. Type mismatch resolving, packet stream. The whole thing is bold. Item there is one of those. Is packet. Okay. I don't think that's the case. It shouldn't be packet. Oops, where is TCP server? There it is. Go back to the other one. I think that other one's actually the correct setup. Yep, and this is the packet stream, and we get an item of packet. But it should probably be much more of a tri-stream, or it could be packet. Might be an IO error or something. Okay, so let's put stream of the sync into parity. This guy now has the result that it takes. Should match the other one. Stream. That does match. I thought the error said that it was stream. Packet stream. Okay, now inside here, we're 1 bracket in, 2 brackets, 3 brackets, 2 brackets, 0, okay. So packet stream's item is the wrong type. Alright, well here's packet stream. Not very many constraints here. Item appears to be results. Self option items. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this outgoing stream is packet. That should be okay. Problem there. I don't know. I don't think there's a problem there. Unless those things are somehow paired together on the other side. Oh, of course they are. They absolutely are. That just seems so weird. That the rest of the game server is going to have to wrap everything in an OK. unlikely to have an error. All right, so this outgoing packet here, I think what I'd really like is that this one here, that it doesn't have to be a tri-stream, like with the packet wrapped in the result, and it shouldn't be. But the other side, it makes sense. With the data that's coming into the server from the TCP sides, that should be a tri-stream because parsing could fail. Let's see if we can align those. Okay. So this one, the outgoing stuff, the sync side of things, I'm going to remove the result. Okay. And now those two should have parity. The packet stream, the information coming out of the TCP connections into the game server. See, this should be tri-stream. There's that. All right. Absolute Virtue 11, good morning. Am I implementing a data stream structure? Yeah, that's pretty much me every other day at the moment. I'm actually trying to use that crate that I made and trying to learn from basically this experience how I need to change it. So stream multiplexer, which is here. So this thing is, I'm trying to use this and make some changes based on my experience implementing it. Because it was designed to be used in the game server, but I tried to make it generic enough anybody could use it for whatever. And there are some challenges. So I did a bunch of renaming in it, cleaned up a little bit of stuff. Where are we? Here. And yes, this is an implementation of a stream. It's got some stuff I still need to do. That, and this isn't correct yet. Actually, I should probably mark that because that's not correct. There we go. However, it is a packet, and that's all that matters at the moment. I'm trying to just get the base of it set up. So these little errors here, got something subtle, something not matching up. Expecting a result, I'm giving it a packet. But where is it saying this? So this is saying on my packet stream, which is a stream, its item is a packet, and we're expecting it to be a result. And yes, the packet stream should be a result. And it should not be a packet. Interesting. Okay, so in that case, so there's some constraint on multiplexer, which is saying that the output of one is basically going to match the other. They don't have to. Actually, let's check Oops. Windows bounce around. So in Multiplexer, there's this one place here where the outstream matches the, no, that's not it. That's not the same one. In this case, this is talking about, that is talking about the sync on stream and sync. Every now and then I get these things backwards. So this is saying that the trait bound yada 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 is not satisfied. The following implementations were found. Features packet sync, yes. Because that's what I want it to be. I do not want it to be result like that. So yeah, it looks like I've got something backwards. This side needs to be swapped with that over there. So it looks like I've used the wrong paintbrush on the wrong side of the canvas. Okay. So where would that be? That would be... Okay, this outgoing packet is fine. Same with this one. These outgoing packets, here, this data stream is going to be coming from the game server, and it's going to be going out to the multiplexer. So this here should match sync. And if we look at the sync, don't delete that. Packet sync. Yes, and this is what the sync that the sync holds. We really have a sync wrapper. But we implement sync for packet. So packet matches sync. Oh, 11, it's been a lot of learning. And I think the most important thing for me was just spending time in it every day. And that's really what I've done. I've probably only missed maybe 2 weeks in 5 months. Like I wanted to learn it I am not a morning person, and I wanted to learn Rust. I try to get up at 5. Like today I got up at 6. I'll probably put in like 2 hours. If I get up at 5, that's 3 hours. But yeah, I just committed myself. I'm like, do this. You'd like to say that interfacing with Godot is a bit of a pain? I would actually like to spend some time on the stream actually doing that. Were you able to use the that GD native Rust crate, or I call everything crates now, library, whatever. The Rust bindings. Because this still seems to have a decent amount of traction. Updated 10 hours ago, goodness. But yeah, using that, I got the Hello World working, no problem. That was with Godot 3.1.2. Of course, that's just a Hello World, so how do you do handle signals? How do you do the rest of the stuff in Godot? That I haven't done yet. So, multiplexer. I don't know which one I want to attack first. Although I think the resolution is likely in the same spot. Because this stream produces a result of packet error. Type mismatch resolving packet stream, its item is equal to packet. My packet stream packet. Alright, where does multiplexer constrain that? So in multiplexer, the packet stream ends up being the read stream. The write sync is a packet sync. The outstream is that stream of packets that are coming in. And it's possible that these things these things are actually constrained to be the same, like here. So in this case, this is a stream. Outstream must be a stream of outgoing packets with items in them. An item must be, in this case, a packet. Okay, let's double check that. So in this case, yes, okay, well, that's wrong. Put that in the wrong spot. Down to one error. Drat, they weren't in the same spot. Okay. So now the packet stream, now this is the same one as before. Packet stream's item is thought to be a packet. Now in this case, the packet stream is the read stream here. And its item, we don't have any constraints on. So I want to reduce this. Let's see, I'm going to make this also clone. Okay, take you out of there. You can have these in multiple places. It just combines them. There we go. Get them all nice and sorted. Now they're in the same order as the arguments up there. What do I like better? Alpha or order of arguments? I probably like alphabetic ordering better. Okay, so in this case, read stream here is being constrained. Why would it be constrained? Do we use item anywhere else? This is for the incoming packet types. I wonder if those are somehow influenced here. That could be because here's read stream. Right there. Could be on the handle incoming connection. Okay, we have a read stream. There isn't a constraint on this. Yeah, nothing. That item has to be cloned. Okay, what in here is actually building up that requirement? Packet stream. Okay. Its item must be packet. Now I do this all the time with people at work. And these are basically going to be my is it plugged in questions. Right? All of your assumptions, double check them. So we're going to start at the beginning. So we're going to be checking the item of packet stream. So first, let's look at packet stream. Packet stream. It's not opinionated here or there. It is. It is here. And in this case, we're implementing stream, the associated type for this trait as a result. And I believe that is correct. Let's think through that for a moment. Yes, this is the data that's coming in from a TCP connection, from a game client. It might not be formatted well. So it has to be result type. Packet or error. Yes. Okay. Let's validate these things. Self item. Yes, yes. Then our is it plugged in check. It's a result. Self item. Good, good, good. This isn't visible to that error. We would have like bytes mutable or something in that error if it was. Okay, that looks good. Go one layer up. Over to TCP server. Start at the top. Our read half has a packet stream. Framed read. Read half TCP stream. Codec, yes. Its stream is actually a framed read. That's fine. Let's look at R half. It's our TCP stream producers. Whenever we have a new connection on a bound socket, on a listening socket, we split that into a read and write half. That's so that somebody could set up their own codec. If they want to do a length field 4 on there, they could do whatever they want. And then we wrap those, the read and the write half, on here. Packet sync, packet stream, TX, RX. All right. TX, RX, good. Seems fine. Now down here, what are the constraints on this object? S, in this case, which is the outgoing stream, it must match the sync. And that's the thing that we just finished previous, was that this was a result instead of just packet. And I like it this way. I think I don't want the game server having to wrap everything that it makes in a result. It'll deal with those errors. So we come in here, and we're giving it outgoing stream and such. Okay. So I skipped a step. This here, multiplexer packet, read half, write half. Make sure the ordering is correct on those. Read, write. Oh, I'm so glad we renamed those. Item. Let's do a sanity check on read st. We're going up through the file? No, let's go down through the file. Incoming packet syncs. Oh, no, that's fine. These incoming packet syncs, these are the channels that the incoming data gets stuffed into. That's okay. We can use read st item there. I think that's really what I'm curious about. Read st item. Incoming packet syncs, that's fine. Item is just send. What about this one? Yeah, that's incoming packet sync. Let's just send again. Nothing crazy going on there. Unless incoming packet is crazy. No, that doesn't appear to be opinionated. I think we're looping around, aren't we? Yeah, that's all the way around. Okay. What about item? Item is a little bit trickier to find in here because it's named same as like stream item. Just make sure that it doesn't kind of cross the streams. Item, sync, yes, that's fine. That's not it. Sync, good. That one's the other one. It just feels like we've crossed the stream somewhere. That one's not the same item. That's the outgoing. That's the sync. Constraints on the item itself. One here on 299 is a different item. A third different item. And a fourth one. This one's for shutting down the multiplexer. And the previous one here on 311 is for the incoming connections. And we looped around. This looks fine. Alright, so I must have some other code in here that is constraining this backwards. Where would that be though? And let's say I do. Why is it on the new as opposed to this? Oh, that we might have a hint there. It could be that our types are not the same as what we think we're giving to it. Because here we're saying it's R half and W half. And down here we give it the actual things, which might not match R half and W half. Let's sanity check that. Okay, R half, W half. Read and write. I think it's interesting that they end in the same number of characters. Those look okay to me. expected result, found packet. For this one, packet stream item a packet. Why? Yeah, I think we're going to get the same error if we did something crazy like taking multiplexer out of the equation. Like in this case, let's say we just take multiplexer out. Right, and we say Bob, the tuple of R half and W half. All right. And then in here, you know what? We're going to create a self with Bob, and you will be R half and W half. So the first thing we were giving to it was what? Wait, why is incoming data TX? Oh, yeah, that's a vector. Okay, fine. Interesting, it doesn't actually do anything with the, oh, it's this here. Look at that. Incoming packet. Ah, goodness. Okay, I think we found it. I was blinded by the other bugs earlier. All right, let's put those back. Get rid of Bob. Bye-bye, Bob. Yep, that was it. Now we've gone on to our other color of errors. Gone from red, oh, is this blue or? Let's see, they go red, blue, green, and then yellow. Where's? Cool, okay. Well, Carter, good morning. Oh, goodness, yes, happy Friday. Oh, that's not mutable. This should be mutable. Create visible type. Oh, interesting that they got that little line break there. Is packet sync not visible? Interesting. Okay, so it's saying that, oh, stream producer should not be public anyways. Pub crate. Yeah, TCP item result. Okay, so now I'm just having visibility issues. That's fine. I've been thinking about just not exporting this bind anyways. Yeah, because if we don't do that, then things like this are quote unquote never used. Because we don't use bind internally. How was your pho yesterday, Carter? Oh, interesting. This is going to leak the type information. Kind of, because I'm getting rid of stream producer. I'm going to do that binding myself. What does that return? An IO result? Yeah, we should be able to throw that. Oh, but this task, how do you actually do that? I have to like map the error into something funky. All right, so in this case, I think we have to do a async move this whole thing into there. But await that, that'll return a join handle. And now we can actually await that. Await the await. Yeah, that should be okay. It was good, yeah. What do you put in yours? You go with like the sriracha or... I love that the basil, like shredding that and putting that in there. That adds a lot of flavor. And the jalapenos I like. All right, what does run return there? Yeah, this actually returns a join handle. Okay. IO result of unit. Oh, I need to await that. Okay. No spicy sauce, just herbs and jalapeno. My best friend growing up, he's Indian, and I hung out at his place all the time. So I can handle some spice. And I really love the flavor of spicy peppers. A lot of people go into like a pepper and like, oh, it's going to be hot. But I think they have quite a complex sort of flavor to them, at least the good ones. Some of them are just like, just pure, spicy chemical, whatever that spicy chemical is. Oh man, I'm trying to think of it. It's not important though. Mismatched types expected. Join handle result underscore IO error found enum result blah blah. Okay. Let's get these figured out. If I just return that, does that line up? Turbofish underscore for the okay, because it can figure that out. It's used the unit type standard IO error. Expected join handle. Really? I thought that this would add the join handle. Now the types are different. We want to await it. All right, let's do this the other way. If we were to do this, we're waiting on it. It's expected to have join handle result IO error. I mean, bind does give us that, doesn't it? IO result. Yeah. It's async. That's right. And do that and that at the same time. Because that's the same as doing this, because I'm assigning it to a variable on the left. If I just wanted to test it, it would be bind blah dot wait. And that return type should be the same. Well, it's close. I give it that. It's got a result in there somewhere. And there we just return the future, which we don't want to do. Want to return a join handle so we can hold on to this and wait for it later. I don't get why the OK test didn't work. Okay. Why didn't that work? Expected join handle result. Found result. So is it passing that through? Like, I see this here, the join handle result. But when we await on this, shouldn't it, I mean, that should give us a, this should produce a join handle. What we were doing before is just awaiting the multiplexer. I think it's doing the same thing, it just has an async move in it. Okay, there's something there. What is, I'm not seeing it. It's time to pour some tea. Rain a 30-second break. All right. Xenocron, good morning. So what was I trying to do in the beginning? I was trying to do this. The problem I have here is that this bind await is going to return a oh, it takes one parameter. 0 were supplied. Okay. Oh, it wants the metric sender. Fine. Did we get the metric sender yet? Yes, and happy Friday. If it's still Friday in your part of the world. Let's see this, we want metrics. Put that at the end. Oops. Ah, you're reaching, oh nice. You guys got any weekend plans? Oh, because of a different schedule. How often do you switch schedules? Oh, gotcha. Alright, that should work, except for our stream producer. You know what? This should be done. Ah, yes. I feel you. Yeah. Oh, Arduino. Nice. Oh, the kid. That always sucks. Yeah, this weekend my darling wife and my older daughters are heading off to go have some fun. So gonna be me and the other kids. That'll be fun. Might end up streaming a little longer. Um, I'd like to get a little further. All right. So what's going on? We are leaking types. Where, why, never used. Can't leak create visible type, which is what? Oh, packet sync. Why does it think that's create visible? Okay. Why create visible? Oh, because of the read and the write half here. But V went away. Get rid of that. Yep, let's get rid of V. V's not used. Okay. Ah, main. We've gone out some. TCP server, unresolved import. No TCP server in the root. Can fix that. As in not there, TCP server. And not public. Oh, that's a producer. Getting closer. Oh, did I call it data stream still? I didn't rename that. Ooh, let's try to use the rename in this. And oh, look at that. New name. Instead of data stream, we will call it TCP server. Still in position for rename. No. Oh, whatever. Only 2 places. What else we got? Error import stream multiplexer. Oh, did I take that out of your crate? I did, didn't I? Am I enjoying COC in Vim? I am. I really, really am. I mean, some things that have saved me a lot of time. It's saved me a bunch of time so far. One thing that I would like to figure out how to use that I haven't nailed down yet is this, where if I hit show me all of the symbols, it's showing me all of the symbols. And, well, maybe not all. It looks like it's trimmed them in this list. But it's pulling all the symbols, and I've got like a million lines of dependent code, so there's a lot of symbols. But yeah, filtering that to just be the project instead of everything would be really nice. I thought that I had told it not to look in there. Because I'm saying, hey, exclude that stuff. And maybe it's not doing it. I wonder if I get the same behavior if I remove the line. Can I just, no, drop that somewhere. Let me take it into another buffer. There we go. I think I'm getting the exact same behavior with and without that. If I quit it all, -s, put it all back up. Wow. Why does it have like a... That's just so funny. Look, I've only got like 2 lines of Vim up there. Oh, that was weird. Where's our status? Be able to get the analyzer status. Okay, that should load that. Yeah, and that's still pulling in everything. Whereas I just don't want everything. I guess I could be a little bit more explicit about what I want it to do. We do CSC config. Maybe if I give it like a bigger path or something. Like, where is this vendor directory? So if I give it this, like, hey, just ignore everything in there. Maybe it will be happier. Load a main again. Put this back where it should be. Cargo watch on that. Flip those around. I feel like I'm juggling. Interactive. Let's do. Oh, see, look at everything again. Yeah. I don't know. Like, why does it even do that? But yeah, in the other project, it's really nice. So here, if we do this, they're just the symbols in this crate. And it is so fast for just bouncing around. Like, go to this type. Boom, you're there. Really nice. But in this one, it gives me like, I don't know, everything. And granted, I did vendor all of my libraries because it makes my CI so much faster. I have set up a continuous integration machine for this. And if I'm not constantly like downloading stuff from crates.io, a lot faster. It just checks it out from Git. All right, so we're in server cargo. We need stream multiplexer, which is where looks like we should have this one. Oops, wrong one. Drat. Okay. Now find function bind in this scope. Really? Oh, server one. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, I bounced around too much. Yes, that no longer does that. Data. I don't think we should call data anymore. Call this something else, like TCP server. Okay, stream producer. I need to do that. We do have to pass in metrics. Oh, no, it's on source hut. What do I call it? Metrics? Metrics sender. What is? Clone that. Oh, funny, that was printing out data. That should be packet. Mismatch types. Okay, good. Process, it wants that thing instead of the other thing. All right. So if we get a packet, we can match it, see if it's good or bad. It might have been some malformed thing, some sort of standard IO error. Match. Packet. Yeah, we'll do that there. Error. Maybe we'll just log the error for now. Gonna tell me it's borrowed. Mismatch types. Ooh, really? Why would it be incoming packet from stream multiplexer? It's fine, but interesting. Oh, I see, because we have to know which socket it's for. And the incoming packet, go to the other package. Packet here has the stream ID along with the message. All right. So if I have to do it that way, that's an incoming packet. I really should then the message. What the message type is on that? Because an incoming packet has message types. It's either going to be linked at or value. If somebody is authenticating and they go linked at, what do we do? What is it? Is it dot message? Yeah, it's dot message. To be honest, I do not like the structure of incoming packet. I think I would rather have something where it's an enum. Let's say pub enum incoming packet of v, whatever that is. I know it's the message type, but then we have linked and linked could have a stream ID in it. And otherwise, we have message, and message could have value. It's a v. And the problem is, and in this case, we also need the stream ID. It needs to be both. So we could change incoming message here, have that, and that would make destructuring these a lot more natural. Because right now I've maybe for too long stuck to my guns about having the ID required here, and maybe it shouldn't be on 61. I don't know. Because it just makes this so cumbersome to like decompose these. All right, let's try changing it for incoming packet. And let's change these panel sizes. Oops. Control B colon your size pane dash x 100. There we go. You're over there. All right. Ta-da! There, it's a new thing. Now, incoming message has v. It will need a stream ID. Gonna need the message, the value, whatever we're calling the message. So if we did that, it's no longer an enum. We have a struct. We'll have a value. Sure, why not? Value v, and then there we go. Now everything breaks. I think I need to impl this. Oh, you know what? Some of these things are just wrong now. Let's clean that up. Actually, so here we could say f dot struct. The name of the struct is incoming message. Dot field, and field takes a string ID. Self.id, then we do a dot finish on that. Return that, done. All right, now this one is gonna need the match now. Match self. turn this into a switch statement or a match statement. Not really a struct anymore. This is more of a maybe we should just use the right syntax. What was the right syntax? Okay, it's just right, bang, yada yada. Okay. F, quote, quote, blah, blah, blah. Okay, there we go. Linked add. ID, and in this case, wing message. We'll recurse into that. Okay. But these two things are wrong. ID, I don't know, CI, left bracket, message. Should probably put incoming packet there. Good. Oh no, it needs more columns there. Oh yes, things are going to change now. All right, so in this case, what are we doing? Let packet, incoming packet, link dead, and that just takes what? Ooh, why did it say channel there? Channel's wrong. That shouldn't be channel. Run channel, yeah, no. Not be channel. Interesting, so I need to get the reader's stream ID. Interesting. Well, let stream ID equal to so a packet result is some or none. What is it a none of though? So this, okay, let's set a marker there. That reader, we're running the channel, okay. And when we get some packet, we simply pass the packet through. Interesting. However, if we get... Okay, I think there's a problem with our reader. I know that... Oh, that's challenging. Because what do we do there? Do we first return a packet and then... Okay. Sorry, I'm not explaining everything. If TCP socket goes link dead, what normally happens is that as we try to pull data from that stream, it would return none, signaling that the stream is done. The problem, though, is that we don't know what it's for. The context is lost on that none. Wow. Okay. Huh, didn't expect to find this. All right. Bundle this up for a moment. Unimplemented. Okay. We're going to dig into reader. Reader is a select all with a stream mover and an incoming packet reader, which is a halt async read. Halt async read has some stuff in it. Now, it implements stream. Yes. And in this case, when we get something out of it or nothing out of it, see, we first need to be able to say, this stream ID is gone. Actually, why doesn't it return link dead? I mean, it could just return link dead there. And we don't have to worry about it upstream of this. If we get some out of it, it's fine. If we get none out of it, then we basically have two cases here. The first time we'll return link dead. The second time we get pulled, we'll have to bail early, actually, probably up here. Yeah, we'll have to trigger that. Okay. All right, and because I don't think that we can actually pull the this pull next, this thing that we're actually trying to pull here at the self read. I'm guessing that once it returns none, we're not supposed to actually pull it again. So we'll have to set some sort of Boolean and track that we have more or less shut down. Oh, where were we? Go back to halt. Yeah, I was trying to get to here. Yeah, I could just drop the stream ID or drop the reader. Let's keep it consistent. It looks like we're already looking at the read option here. So when we call shutdown, we set it to none. Basically, we take everything out of it that we want. Go from there. Okay. Oh, there's our unit tests, which we're probably going to fail soon. All right, so in the case that we get a none, we are going to pull ready sum, and this will be an incoming packet linked of self.stream ID. All right. Oh, the Major Rampage. Thank you for the follow. But we need to do a little bit more in there. In this case, we also have to call shutdown. So self.shutdown. We will ignore the result of that. Oh, it's giving me the shutdown. Yeah, we're going to ignore the response there. All we really want here is that takes it, maybe does some errors if we do it twice, etc. Let's add some comments. Take the reader. Okay. Now let's check at the beginning. Interesting. So what would happen? We go through. It went LinkedIn basically. Should we check up there? This boolean will not be set. We probably need to signal that we should be polled again. Nothing's actually going to do that, is it? What would poll this again? Why would it get polled again? We could signal shutdown. That would do it. Signal shutdown on the right half, which we could do. So if they go link dead, I know I still have both of those none branches there. I think that one should really be up here. So in this case, if self.read.is none, we'll return that. Okay. Yes, value is wrong now. This should be message. Hey, Mustafa, how's it going? What is the signature here? What is the signature of that? The struct. That's right. Probably need a new on that, don't we? We'll give it self.stream ID, a value, our incoming packet. Be what? Message. There we go. Yeah, doing good. Looking forward to the weekend. Alright, so in this case, am I missing a paren? I am. Okay, there we go. Incoming message. And new doesn't exist. Fine. That's in lib, incoming packet. I think I should look at the docs on this one. Takes a string and something that can do debug. Oh, it needs to be a reference. I borrow that. You have a date with 3 Heineken beers. And I've been trying to get fit. It's so hard. And that's my struggle, is when you have a beer. Now for me, it's after the exercise. One of my friends, whether it's true or not, I want to believe this, said that after an intense kind of workout, you can basically eat whatever you want. Your body will just use it as fuel for repairs and whatnot and won't store it. But I guess the workout has to be pretty intense. Those aren't my workouts. I mean, like, if you had to go for, like, a body type, would you go for Bruce Lee or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Do you like go for bulk? Do you go for, like, I don't know, just fit and strong? Not saying that Arnold's not strong, just, you know. Alright, what's going on here? There we go. Supply is not implemented on that. Depends on the workout type. Yeah. My workouts pretty much consist of jump rope. Do some jump rope. I love jump rope. So much easier than running for me. I don't know why. I got some heavier jump ropes coming up Monday, which I'm looking forward to. I do some jump rope, and then maybe not like one than the other, but it's then some weights. I go for mini reps instead of like short reps. I don't like tap out, but I'll do like 40 presses, 20 squats, weighted squats, bench presses. I meant curls. Those little shoulder wing things where you have like weighted things. Yeah, work out at home. All right, we need to impl this incoming packet. No, that's fine. Impl this one. Oh, we need a V on that, don't we? Yeah, for me, the gym is just, it's forever away. So it's easier for me to just do that stuff at home. And if I was really trying to do like a CrossFit thing, I could just go like into my garden. Garden is like pine trees. Some of them need to be cut down, limbed up, hauled around. Yeah. Cut down a green pine tree and carry its carcass around. That's a workout. Trunk full of sap. Oh. Yeah, I tell people that I work with that my weeds are like 20 feet tall. They grow so fast. Why didn't it do it? Oh, that's right, that's right. Function. Public. Function new. Ready? Value V. Give that a self. One of those, self. ID value done. Okay. It doesn't show up. The Rust Analyzer constructor thing just doesn't show up for me. I think it's a quick fix, but it doesn't show up as a quick fix, or at least I don't see it. So if I were to get rid of this, oh, you have to do it on the structures. So if you come over here and you do like /qf, yeah, there's on the struct name. Yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, that'd be nice. Hey, good morning, Museum. What do we have here? Doesn't implement display. Oh, yep, fine. It implements debug. And here, wing packet. Yeah, that just changed. This thing. It doesn't have that, doesn't have that, that, or that. Done, gone. Yeah, we're not touching outgoing message at the moment. Missing docs. Okay, yes, we'll come back to that. Make the rest of this work first. Do I use a mechanical keyboard? I do. Got a little. It's awesome. It's a Kinesis Advantage Pro. It was a Father's Day gift. Okay, that looks like my test code here. Alright, so now the value isn't there. Actually, that's... And now this is a enum, isn't it? Interesting. I have to either destructure this or use matches. Oh, maybe we should just pull in matches for this. Next, await. Unwrap that because it's probably going to be an option. Value. That's where it gets different. Okay. Because at that point, if we look at the error for this, yeah, it's saying that, hey, you have bytes, but this thing an incoming packet, result bytes, etc. in it. Oh, really? March 15th. 2 weeks. March 12th. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Well, the other interesting thing here is that it thinks the incoming packet type is that. Wasn't expecting to see that. Oh, are those little @ symbols at the end? That signals that, hey, there's more? I didn't know that. Okay, that's clever. Not implemented for bytes, sure. Okay. And incoming pack, oh, how do I get out of that window? There we go. We go back to lib. Incoming packet. Right. We need to look at the message, branch, or what is that called again? It's arm? It's an arm of it? Variant. Got a very kind of C feel to variant, doesn't it? But yeah, variant makes sense. Thank you, variant. All right, let's go ahead and pull matches in. It seems like might as well. Where's matches? Matches. There's matches. Oh, did they release 41.1 out of band because of those errors? Oh yes, I am actually curious. Oh, they use milestones. That's lovely. That makes it very nice. Slice from raw parts. Interesting. Debug map key value. Oh, transparent on enum? What is this? Does that let you represent them as their values? Say this variant equals 3, this one is equal to 5. Manually drop take. Not sure what that means. This one? Oh, it'll link to the RFC. Cool. Ooh, layout new const. Expect, unwrap, and expect. Stabilize attribute macros on inline modules. Stabilize the matches macro. There it is. Oh, good. That'll be nice. Cursor. Does this help show you the line, like the line numbers in like the tests and whatnot, where these things actually happened in your code? Oh yeah, the panic from where it happened. Great. Very cool. Oh, enum foo bar. Be the same as transparent struct foo bar. That's cool. Shoes. Milestones. Oh, what do we got for the next one? Oh, nothing. Nothing yet. Interesting. That is going to be so helpful. I mean, just in terms of like development life cycle. Oh, milestones top right. Go back. Oh, I see. Thank you. I didn't see that. Bare metal targets for that. Interesting. TVOS targets. What is TVOS? Into iterator impl for arrays by value. Oh, it's TVO. I see. I see. Oh, it'll return T not. Wow. Interesting. Stabilize function like proc macros and expression, pattern and statement positions. Permit attributes on if expressions. Interesting. So yes, already you've been able to use Rust code on Android and iOS, or rather, those devices. But they're just adding their TV operating system as well. Oh, look at that. It comes from to. Oh, look at that. That's neat. Oh, that's gonna be big. Wow. I can only imagine like all the network code out there that's written with this that's just going to be compiled away due to these things becoming const. You can see who it's assigned to. You couldn't really make exclusive roster safely. Oh, I see. Dang. Future's looking good. Oh, wrong one. Oh, it's this one. Alright, we just pulled matches in. Oh. Matches equals that, and it's saying it can't parse this. Dev dependencies. 25. Duplicate key. Oh. Oh, I see. I already had it. Really? Am I using? Doesn't look like I'm actually using it though. Alright. Nope, wrong one. Okay. Going back to halt. Now this one here. I have to look at the documentation for matches again. I guess I already have it in here. Matches. There it is. Matches, matches. And then they also have debug assert matches. Assert matches. There we go. Type and arm. Okay. It's that order that I have trouble remembering. I'm used to doing expected and then actual. And this is kind of backwards from that. This is actual and expected here. All right, back to the code. Start matches. And yeah, assert doesn't care, but matches does. So in this case, what are we doing? This is going to be unwrap that. This is a coming packet. Message. Oh, yes, message. And that then has in it. So how do I do that there? Oh, let's see. Comment this out for a moment. Do that. Oh, assert matches. Matches, assert matches. Found macro. Yep. Okay. This is not correct. Expect to struct. Never found tuple. It should be this arm. It should have an incoming message inside of there. I see. How deep can that go? Can I say that this is an incoming message here? Oh, you can't get the values out. Just matching types. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, I should probably reach in and get those types, actually. Oh, okay, so I can do that as long as they're types and not values. So in this case, I'm expecting an empty bytes, basically. All right. Yeah, it feels like I actually want to verify the data. I'm gonna have to destructure this thing. All right, so I'm doing that. Then we'll keep this, rid of that one. I'll have to take this out of here. Okay. We'll say this is the actual, let actual ACT. Okay, so that's going to be variant. You can use an if condition, but you can't use that data. That's funny. Turn guard. Oh, wow. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool. That's really cool. So technically, what do I want here? I want message. And in this case, we're going to have the two variants, which would be, was it coming packet? No, let's just go with the positive case message. Yeah, I was going to deconstruct it all here, so then we'd have coming message. Actually, that's a struct now, isn't it? Oh, I see. I could do. You know, I've forgotten how to destructure structs. So rarely use that. So here we have a message. Annex a macro. Oh, I see. Field one, rename, etc. Gotcha. Oh, I see. It renames it. It ignores everything else. Gotcha. I guess technically all we care about here is bytes. Let's practice that. Message, and this would be coming message. There. And that's value, comma, dot, dot. Oh, interesting. What is this? It's result value. Oh, you can value OK val. I will say bytes. I kind of want examples of how to do this. Because for me, just going through and typing it out, I actually pick it up faster. Then I can remember, oh, it's over here. Let me go do this again. You do pattern matching like a rename? Yeah, make it go deeper. All right, and let's do this again. Oh dear. Yeah, that's what I get for restructuring that so late. All those. Let's go back. And this is like where I set up some utility function. This seems like I should just be able to say, hey, give me the value of this. I think it's a value. Instead of having to do like this over and over and over again. Oh, you can destructure all those? Oh, nice. Actually, let me start up that email to myself. To myself. Okay, I learned destructuring. One day box patterns will come back. Oh. Wow, you could use box to unwrap that. Oh, recursive types are usually like enum node, node box self. I see. I think what I want to do instead of this, so this value doesn't have a method on incoming packet. What if we implemented it? Go back to lib. All right, impl packet v. It is so common that we reach in there, get that value. So how am I using it? Value unwrap. Oh, I see. It looks like I'm returning an option. Oh, let's use the destructuring here. Actually, this should be just underscore. And then here, coming message. Dot dot. Oh, really? You can just... Wow. That's cool. Huh. Is there any, I guess, binary difference when you compile it down? Do I need to say that self is... Oh, this is, okay, just different sugar. Got it. Oh, missing documentation, sure. Alright. Means that some of those have gone away. It also means that if we go back to halt, match 1, 2, 3, 4. That works, huh? Cool. Now in that case, the underscore is representing one value while the dot dot is many values. Okay. See. Let's go back to halt. I think we can actually undo this. Alright, no changes there. Good. Incoming packet, yes. Because now the ID is within. And while we do have value, we never really put an ID on there, did we? Well, let's do the same thing for ID. Might actually have ID in every one of those. Okay. Lib. ID. That should be stream ID. Oh, is empty, and actually, let's take a look. Oh, I see. Yes, technically, yeah, it is just checking to see if it's empty. See if we got a message of just an empty message. Right. So in this case, I think it's here. Oops. What do I do down below? Let's see. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's really neat. All right. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's not value. Didn't finish building this one up. So in this case, we have ID and some ID. Okay. If they should pass a shared pointer by reference or not. Rust does the same. Yeah, there's shared pointer. It seems like you should always just clone it if you want to share it. Hmm. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit to sink in. That seems very, very useful. If something can I see. Yeah, dereferencing is one of those areas of Rust that I am still a complete noob. Probably a good time to get good at that, though. You can't move out of the temp. Yeah. Extend the borrow. Reborrow. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay. I know, right? Wow. Alright, I'm going to, after that too, for the email to myself today, that one. Hold on, I have to capture some of this chat log to toss in there. So if you don't need the behavior of an arc or bytes, you should use the most general form. Slice reference type, right? Okay. Way easier to move between wrapper smart types. Very true, okay. Copy selection. Oh, what did I knock over? What's this? Did my chair just fall apart? Oh, it did. Oh, I see. My chair is in need of a tune-up. Holy cow. Huh. Fancy. Alright, I'll have to look at that. Okay. Well, slightly sidetracked by my chair falling apart. Alright, so in this case, oh, you can use asref and deref. I see. I think I'd just like to get good at using dereference, which then follows that asref would be there. And in this case, I think we will always have a stream ID for all of our branches. No need to do that. Alright, and then here, can pack it. Oh, it dropped it. Which is a nice thing about Rust, asref, deref being method traits. Makes it a lot easier than C++ SQL style. Because a method binds closer than an operator. Oh, interesting, yeah. Will be on foo, and then deref and borrow on its return type. That is nice. That is nice. Got it. Okay, that is a nice way of kind of expressing that, using the order of operations to help there. All right. Adding some new lines to my file. Good thing that all of your names are not recognized by my spell checker. Really easy to parse. Little red squiggles. There we go. Okay. Into a dot operator, I see. Undervalue deref. Got it. Alright, so in here, cannot move out of a shared reference. Got the and. Oh, one more. Type inside a sync block must be known. Ah, you wait. Oh, interesting. So this is still. Wait, I think I got that wrong. Do I not have that? Unwrap, unwrap. Okay. Oh, should that have been a... Not move out of the shared reference. And that needs to be borrowed. Does this have to be here? After the await? Oh, that's the option. Oh, one more in. I mean, I could freeze it. I see. Okay. Cannot move out of a shared reference. Result, which means... Oh, I got like 2 minutes. I gotta bail soon. Oh. Alright. Well, here, let's let's go back a bit. I like the idea. I just... Here. Got like 2 minutes. I want to see this a little bit further along. Oh, come on. Does it still work? Little test function. Yeah. Alright, so then it's just... Okay, so come back to that. Okay, it looks like... Oh, we hit not panic. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Okay. So, looks like we're getting there with the link dead support. I actually have to get going. Is time. I think we'll make it a bit more specific so it'll take a stream. This next await, unwrap, unwrap. Yeah, that makes sense. I see what you're saying. Well, this is fun. I'm looking forward to getting those enumerations set up the right way. Wasn't that big of a change. It just took a little time this morning, but I think it's a good change. I'll probably do the same thing with the outgoing packets, just to make sure that there's parity there in the design. Probably push that again after I get the documentation warnings all set up. those work through. Yeah, this is slowly coming along. I think using this crate has kind of been a good lesson. Making the crate, getting it to work, and then trying to suss out some of the bad bits in it. Or tri-stream. Yeah. Those are good ideas. Alright. Well, my wife and daughters are gonna head out this weekend, so I gotta go spend some time with them. It's been fun. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna hit up Raimu this morning. Who knows, I might be able to do a longer stream tomorrow. Just because, well, the girls won't be here. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get going. So, until next time. Bye-bye.